Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine, if you didn't already know. As you will see by the title of this video, I am going to be testing out Filter by Molly-Mae. So if you want to see my first impressions and my review, then do keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. But yeah, let's get into it. Welcome back to my bathroom. That can only mean one thing. We are testing out a beauty related product. So today I'm going to be trying out Filter by Molly-Mae. So this is her latest product launch. She's obviously had a clothing line with Pretty Little Thing, she's had an eyelash collaboration, she's had a hair collaboration, and now she's come out with her own range of fake tan called Filter by Molly-Mae. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I need to try this out because I'm a massive tan person myself, as you probably know, and I obviously only really use like one brand of fake tan, so it'll be really interesting to see what the product's like, how the tan comes out, how easy it is to apply, how dark it is, etc, etc. I'm gonna open the box. It came in this like baby pink packaging, kind of nude colour, which is like the theme of the whole brand. It launched on Instagram about like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, so it has taken a little while for it to get here, but I guess there's probably quite a lot of orders to process. So this is what it looks like, and it's in this box, and it just has Filter by Molly-Mae. It comes in this like paper kind of can tin thing, and then you open the lid. It's what the bottle looks like. So again, it's this nudie pink packaging. It kind of matches my nails, and it says again Filter by Molly-Mae. It's kind of like the standard size for a tan, and in it there's just this and a little card with some words on. That's pretty much all that comes in the box. The price of this tan I think was like £20, which, I mean, for like a premium tan, that's kind of like the standard price. I pay anywhere between £13 and £18 for a tan, so I mean, I was happy to spend £20. Obviously it has to, like, hopefully it's a decent tan, but it's not ridiculously cheap, but I don't think it's extortionately expensive. Like, this is probably like the mid price point range for a decent tan, so I mean, I was happy to pay that. I went with the shade dark and not ultra dark because I wanted to test out the dark first and see like actually how dark it is, what a couple of layers look like, and if I like the formula, then I'm more likely to purchase the ultra dark, rather than sometimes if you go too dark it can have this kind of like green colour, which obviously you want to avoid. So yeah, I'm going to be testing out the dark shade today. I've already gone ahead and washed my hair and just quickly dried it. I had a shower, I exfoliated my skin to get rid of any old tan. I've obviously like cleaned my face, I've got absolutely no makeup on it. I like shaved as well because that's just part of my routine. I did do like a fake tan routine a couple of months ago and it's pretty much stayed the same. The only thing that's changed in my routine is that I now condition my body when I'm shaving because it helps just like make your skin a lot softer and the tan absorb better. I found it has very good payoff, but everything else I do the same. I apply it the same way. I still use my little brush on my face. So yeah, I'll leave that video below if you're interested in seeing my routine in full, but I mean, today we're going to be testing this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it and I'm going to leave it on overnight because that's what I would normally do. I think I'm going to apply 2 layers all over and then see what the colour's like in the morning when I rinse it off. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the tan and see what it's like. So I'm going to do what I did before and show you what the colour's like on my top half and my face as well. Got my brush for my face, and then I've got my usual tanning mitts. Just shake it. Shaking the bottle because it says to shake well, and then it just says apply a generous amount to the desired areas. The recommended time to develop is 4 to 10 hours, so I'm going to sleep in it anyway. Take a bit of this. Oh, it is quite okay. So it is really like nice and golden. I don't know if you can see that. It's not as thick as my other tan. It's quite, feels more watery, but that's okay. smells nice, to be fair. It smells like a bit like sun cream, I want to say. It is a super golden colour. This is only the dark one as well. This isn't even the ultra dark, so I'm kind of glad I tried that out first. It's a nice colour. I don't know if you can see that properly. I've now applied 2 layers to my body. I haven't done my face yet, just to give you an idea of the colour. It is super golden and bronzy. It's a really, really nice colour. The texture is quite like light and thin, so it's not like one of those thick tans where you have to work really, really quickly and kind of rub it in really, really quickly, otherwise it goes patchy. It's kind of, yeah, it's this kind of really light texture, and it's really nice. And yeah, you don't have to rush, you just have to work it in. I've got 2 layers on all over my body, and now I'm gonna just put a layer on my face, and then when I rinse it off in the morning, we can kind of see what colour I come out. But it's definitely a lot more like yellowy rather than green, which is good, because I feel like it will come out a proper nice bronzy colour, hopefully. It's definitely not a quick drying tan at all. Like, I think it takes like quite a bit of time to sink into the skin, which is a good thing because it means that you have time to like kind of get it nice and even and work it into all the areas. I really like the colour actually. As I said, it's definitely a more like yellow brown undertone, which is nice because then it's more like actual tan, like holiday tan, like bronzy colour. But as you can see, like it is quite like a light in terms of like, it's quite like a thin consistency, I think is the word I'm looking for, rather than like a thick. You know how some of them are proper like foamy and thick? This is a lot thinner and yeah, more watery and lightweight, which is like obviously different to what I'm used to, so we'll see how that. My only concern with that is that it might, when you rinse it off, more of the tan might come off than I'm used to. So you might have to, for example, put on 3 layers as opposed to 2 to have the same payoff. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out, but I'm just working it into my face. But I'm only going to do 1 layer on my face because that tends to take to my skin quite easily, so I don't want to go too dark on my face because I obviously put foundation on anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. My first impressions are that I really, really like the colour. It's a super golden, I'd say quite a natural bronze colour, like it doesn't look like artificial tan, which is really nice. It's more like, oh, I've just been on holiday sort of colour. The actual colour is super like bronzy with a nice like yellow undertone, which is really nice. So I'm gonna sleep in it overnight, which will probably be about 8 hours, and then I'll rinse it off in the morning and check in with you then and let you know kind of my thoughts on it. But very good impression so far. It's a really nice formula. I love, oh, the smell, I didn't talk about the smell. So it's like a really fresh kind of beachy smell. Like, yeah, it just gives me proper like holiday tropical vibes, and I know that's kind of what the campaign was, so I'm not surprised in that sense. But yeah, I really like the packaging and the marketing. Everything they've done for it has been really spot on. Like, it's true, it's definitely true to her brand, and yeah, I'm really liking it so far. So we'll see what the results are like in the morning, and I'll check in with you then. Morning. It has been 9 hours since I tanned, and this is the kind of colour it's developed into. It has got like slightly darker, but it's not like ridiculously dark. It's kind of similar to the colour it came out of the bottle anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse it off and see kind of like how dark it goes. It hasn't really developed on my face, and maybe when I apply it again I would probably put 2 layers on my face, because that hasn't really made much of a difference. It's like 6 in the morning, so I'm kind of half asleep. I'm gonna rinse it off now. This is the colour after washing it off. I've had a 9-hour development and I put on 2 layers. It's definitely like a natural bronze colour, I'd say. It's kind of like you've been on holiday and you've been tanning for a couple of days. It's nothing too dark or intense. So if you like a bronzy natural kind of finish to your tan, then I would 100% get this. I'm going to continue to use it for a couple more days and see if it like builds when you add multiple layers and use it more than once, especially like on my face and stuff. Like I'd want to be a bit darker than this, but I do like the overall finish, and I think the price point is reasonable for what it is. My skin does feel like really soft and nice, so yeah, I'm happy with the results, but I will continue to use it for a few more days and I will check in with my final thoughts, well, in the next clip. Okay, so it is about 4 days later since I first used the tan, and I have used it like on multiple occasions. So I've added a few more layers to my skin, so I feel like it is a really nice colour. I'm really happy with the results. It's probably not as dark as I would usually go, so I think if I were to purchase it again, which I think I probably would, then I would probably opt for the ultra dark over the dark. I mean, it is a nice colour and it's like a proper like natural bronzy shade is what I'd describe it as. It's kind of like, yeah, you've been on holiday and you've got a really nice bronzy glow, so it is really nice in that respect. But my personal preference, I probably would want to do the next shade up. The only thing is that obviously you have to order it online, so I feel like you will have to wait a few days to get your product, which is kind of annoying because sometimes you just need to pick up a tan and just sort your tan out. So that would be the only thing, you kind of have to plan in advance purchasing it, which might be the only negative. Apart from that, I really like the texture. It's super lightweight, it's really easy to apply. It doesn't dry really quickly, so you can properly like work it into the skin to get a really nice even colour. Yeah, as I said before, I think the price point is reasonable. I'm willing to pay that, I'm willing to spend that, and I think, yeah, she's done a really good job. I have a lot of respect for her. I think she's a great businesswoman and I'm invested in this tan. I like it, so I'll definitely be using it again, but I will definitely try the ultra dark next time, I think. So if I do that, I will be sure to let you know like how much darker it is, but for now, yeah, this is the kind of colour of the dark and I'm pretty pleased with it. I hope you enjoyed this review, and don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up, and I'm sure I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye.